Hey guys, April here. First of all, happy Diwali to everyone out there. So, today's reading is going to be a Diwali special reading, alright? So, we have three piles here. Without further ado, let's get into it. We have three piles here pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. I want you to take a deep breath and choose any pile you feel the most attracted to. All right? It's completely fine if you feel attracted to more than one pile because, again, it happens. Feel free to look at the reading of that pile as well. All the timestamps, everything will be down below. Welcome, pile number one, to your reading. So let's get started. Let's put your stone right here. Honestly, I have no idea what stone this is. I just remember that I went to some hill station and there I visited some lake and I found the stone and I like this, so I brought it. Well, let's see. Let's see what are your Diwali messages. We have Lady Portia. Interesting. Oh, we have Three of Moon and the Lovers. I'm gonna get more cards as the reading progresses if I feel the need for it. So let's get right into it. So first of all, without any hesitation, I'm definitely seeing that this message, the whole, theme of this message is going to be regarding your emotions. It's going to be regarding your heart chakra. Because what I'm getting for you is that you're an individual who is very, very, very emotional. You're someone who's very sensitive and you're someone who really just does not have the ability to intentionally hurt someone because that is something you don't want to do. It's almost like when you look at other people doing this, when you look at other people hurting each other, and you just cannot understand why the hell they're doing that. And it's almost like oh my gosh, this sensitivity of yours seems like a curse to you. It seems as if, why the hell do I feel so much? Why is it so hard for me to be motionless? And just so you know, this whole thing, your abilities, everything like that, it's written in fate, okay? It was written down. It was almost like a divine contract you did with the universe before you came on this earth. And you're meant to be someone who experiences emotions in such a way that they almost feel like an integral part of you, a part of you which cannot be ignored. All right. So I feel that these messages that I'm going to be getting right now are going to be based on that because we also have the lovers here. The lovers here could signify a second party, maybe like a romantic situation here, or it could also signify a internal quest, a internal choice, because I am almost getting like two scenarios here. Like, one group of people here are looking for more romantic advice, but the other group of people here are on a self emotional journey, are on a self finding journey, because I almost am getting a vibe of like, you were someone who was very, very one of the most kindest people when you were a child. You were just very kind, you were very nice, but it was almost like you kept getting hurt again and again and again because of your pure heart, that you just decided to say no. And even now, even though you might pretend to not care, you might pretend to not be affected, but you are affected. Oh my gosh, look at the flame. You know it's very hard to pinpoint here, but this message, the entire vibe, the entire energy is so calming, it's so peaceful. It's almost like, it feels like home. And I feel this signifies as your energy, which feels like home in itself. You are a home for so many people around you. Okay, whatever I'm saying right now is I'm directly channeling this from great ancestors. Okay, You are a home to so many people. You have no idea how many people. It might seem that people don't care, and you might feel hurt, neglected. You might feel that why the hell am I so sensitive? But know that in the end, what matters is the work you did, Obviously, it feels bad when you help someone and they just choose to ignore you or disregard your work. But Spirit here is saying that don't worry because karma exists, all right? You helping that person is going to bring you good karma. It's going to, circle around back to you with something good happening to you. But that person's lack of gratitude, that person's lack of appreciation for the help you did in their life is going to roll back to them in a negative way. So, in the end, what matters is that you helped them, is that you tried your best. And if that person or individual doesn't care, then that is not your fault. Okay? Because in the end, the cycle of fate exists. I'm a very, very firm believer of fate. In the end, whatever you do comes back to you. Alright? Let's get. Oh my god. This card flew out. I should have probably shuffled on camera, but. Wait. Oh, the death. Interesting. Hmm. See, it's almost like a addition to this message, not this card here. Because if you're someone who is familiar with tarot and meaning of different cards there, that signifies this new beginning. It signifies almost an end to the old and the birth of a new. So I almost feel it's like it's there's a whole story, there's a whole scenario here playing. Okay, I am so sorry. You're probably hearing background noises. There's a plane going outside for some reason. What is the plane doing here? But there is a plane. All right. Let's not break the flow here because then it's going to be very hard to piece it back together. All right. In the death card I'm seeing here is that I'm seeing almost a story. Let me tell you the story what I'm seeing here about a girl or a boy or anyone who was very, very kind when they were a child, who was the, happy-go-lucky person who just didn't care about anything in the world and just wanted to love people and receive love. But a lot of things happened, and because of that they lost contact with it, they lost contact with their inner child, they became cold, they became almost sour, and now they're starting to find themselves again, they're starting to find who they are again, but they keep encountering these blockages. They're wondering, why the hell am I seeing these blockages when supposedly I'm going on the right path? Like, Spirit, you are the one who told me to go on this path, but you're the one giving me blockages again and again and again. Then what is the deal? Why are you giving me these blockages? Let me explain that to you, okay? In shadow work is actually healing is harder than what you're healing from itself. Because the moment you start healing, you go into this vibration of being healed, all right? And this vibration has a habit, it has a habit that in hopes of making you heal from everything, it drops these scenarios in front of you, these blockages in front of you that make you realize another part of you which needs to be healed, which make you realize that, oh my gosh, this is there too. They are dropping triggering moments in your life which either you'll overcome or you're gonna jump back to phase one. And the more you heal, the more you go on this journey, these triggering moments will decrease in number. But they will never end. They'll become slower, but they will never end. So don't take these blockages as hindrances by Spirit, but take them as a almost a guiding by Spirit, that like let's just say something happened. Let's take an example. You were in a relationship and your boyfriend broke up with you, and you're healing, okay? But suddenly you see him with another girl, all right? Now, instead of taking this as almost like, oh my gosh, I was healing and then why did this happen? Take this as, analyze why are you feeling this way? Analyze why did this instance trigger you so much? Is this because is this because you're healing not for yourself but to show him something? Or are you not over him at all? You get what I'm trying to say here, spell number one? So stop taking these hindrances in your life as a, as almost a sign for you to stop healing, because in the end it is not that, because in the end it is just a way for spirit to make you realize that there is still a lot of you which needs to be healed. Okay? And another thing I'm getting here is that in the death card, that this path of yours is gonna be filled with so many people, because if you can see in the card here, let me pick it up for you. This card here has almost this warrior going on his path, or coming back from war, and you can see so many people here lying at his feet, almost, begging him. So I feel Spirit is telling you that in this path of yours, in this healing path, you're going to come across so many people. You're going to come across so many people who you will heal yourself. No, who you will heal. But in the same process, this fact in itself is going to be a test. Whether you will again sacrifice your peace for other people. Get it? And you're not supposed to do that. Yes, go out of your way to heal them. Yes, that's very good, but don't put yourself on the line to heal these people. Because trust me, it's a fact that hurting yourself is the worst way to get negative karma. And it is a part of that. Hurting yourself and doing bad things to yourself does come back to you in a form of negative karma. Alright, you get it, pal number one? Another thing I'm getting here is that, okay, this could mean different things for other people, different people, but upcoming full moon, watch out for the upcoming full moon. I feel it's gonna bring some huge news for some people, or some clarity for some people, or something like that. Because I'm seeing maybe like by the hand of a feminine energy, by someone who you're close with, maybe like a maternal energy. Okay, you might get like a phone call, an email, a text, something like that. But just so you know that this upcoming full moon is going to mark the end of your chaos. It's going to mark the end of your struggle. It's going to mark the beginning of peace. It's going to mark the beginning of peace. But this peace will only last if you take the necessary steps to make it last. Alright, pal number one, I hope this reading resonated with you. Do tell me if it did, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hi, pal number two. Welcome to your reading. So let's get right into it. We're gonna put your crystal of choice here. This is carnelian, if any of you are wondering. Let's see. Okay, we have higher learning. Interesting. We have the postulant in reversed. And we have the burning tower. Oh my god, follower two, what happened? Oh my gosh, what happened? Are you guys okay? Oh my goodness. Okay. Whew, heavy energy here. My pal number two, people. Okay, you guys went through some very, very, very nasty stuff in the past few weeks or months even. Things have been so up and down for you. The It almost seems like this tower moment is gonna never end. And it's almost like, what the hell is happening? Like, why is this happening? Well, I have the answer right here for you guys, which I'm gonna get into it shortly. Whew. I feel that many of you, panel number two, are people with very, very strong intuition. Like, this is so unique. Like, panel number one had all about the heart chakra, about, like, having sensitivity, being an empath. But you, I'm getting the third eye chakra for you guys. Like, the chakra which is blocked and which needs to be cleared out. Like, for you guys, I'm getting the third eye chakra, people who are very, very smart, and people who just have a very strong intuition. That's the vibe I'm getting for panel number two here, which is so strange seeing the crystal here too. So let's just immediately get into messages here, because I personally feel that, like, those who are meant to hear this message already know exactly what I'm talking about. Because, the most strangest thing happened. When I ended pile number one's reading and I was about to begin your guys' reading, suddenly these very loud noises started to come. You can see even right now, you can still hear them. They're very, very loud. And it just almost is giving me a sense as, like, that's how your life has been. You try to do something productive, you try to do something which will benefit you, but boom, a huge distraction shows up, and a distraction which you have no control over, a distraction which you try to control, but you don't have any control over. That's the first message for you guys here, that the reason why these things have been happening to you is because this is a lesson, this is almost like a cycle. By the way, if you're wondering, I'm shuffling behind the camera here. It's almost like a cycle that, like, something, a tower moment happened, you didn't learn the lesson, it goes right back again, tower moment happened, didn't learn the lesson, and again. And I feel this is one of the most major lessons you will learn in your entire life. So spirit is, like, very keen that, like, it will not stop unless you get the message. And the only way of getting that message is by opening your third eye chakra. I mean, not opening, but at least your third eye chakra, is very blocked. Even your crown chakra, it's extremely, extremely blocked. And that is something which needs healing. That is something which needs unblocking ASAP. So, because then how will you receive messages from spirit if your, medium through which the messages come through are blocked? How are you going to get the messages then? So the first step to fixing this is open up your third eye or your crown chakra, heal them immediately, and it will solve, like, half of your problem. Second, my panel number two, you people are like warriors. You're someone who just will go to the end of the earth fighting for what you believe in. And it's almost like the things that have been happening to you right now, it almost seems like threatening to that. It almost seems like situations in which you feel the need to fight because you feel that your ideologies are being compromised. But Spirit here is saying that is another lesson for you guys, that stop trying to control things that are not in your control. Spirit is asking you to simply let go. Don't try to fight something which you know it's not going to work. And I know you might feel like, then I'm a coward, then I'm giving up, but you're not giving up. This is not called giving up. When you know that your efforts are going in vain, when you know that your efforts are not going to have any impact on the situation, then it's best to let go. That was what I want to teach you here is that fighting is not always the best option. Sometimes you just need to surrender to the universe and just let it do its thing. Because it almost seems like your this fighting is creating high intervention when it comes to spirit wanting to fix the situation. So stop trying to control things which are not in your control because it's just going to end up hurting you even more. And unless you learn this lesson, these tower moments are going to keep going around and around and around until you learn this lesson. And I know this is so hard to hear, but it's a fact. The situation is like this. And trust me, the solution is simpler than you think. Let's get more cards here, shall we? Okay. We have two cards, which is... Oh. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. Let's look at this Queen of Wands. So beautiful. Okay, we all need to take a deep breath here, Paul. Number 2, we all need a deep breath here. Because the situation is messy and it's gonna keep being messy until and unless you decide against it. Because a part of me feels is that the situation you're trying to control here is, as much as I hate to say, beyond your power. The situation is meant to be messy, it's meant to be chaotic, and there is nothing you can do about it. So the solution to this, solution to this is give it up to the universe and exit the situation. I know you have this innate want, this innate, instinct to fix stuff. You have this innate instinct to save people, to guide people, to fix things. But this situation cannot be fixed because this situation is supposed to be chaotic. It's supposed to be the way it is. Like, chaos is not always bad. So Spirit is asking you to just simply leave because this situation, interfering in it, will do you no good. Even if you're the center in the situation, know that the best choice here is to leave. And leaving will not make you a coward. Leaving will not make you a coward. It will not make you someone who cannot fight. It will not make you someone who's not brave. No. It will make you smart. You know it better than me, Paul. Number 2. Sometimes, like, smartness has to bow to strength. It has to. I just said it opposite. Oh God. I meant to say that strength has to bow to sadness, to smartness. See, this energy is so chaotic, and the funny thing is, this is not even your energy. It's like you're not chaotic. The people around you are. The things around you are chaotic, and the only way of ending this is by you leaving. Like, just leave the situation because it is meant to be this chaotic, and you're just hurting yourself by trying to fix the situation, by trying to fix something that is unfixable. Get it, Paul? Number 2? Like, it's just very, very, very heavy energy. Like, literally. Because I see you are someone who will never accept defeat. But know that this is not defeat. This is not, giving up or running away a war. Because this thing in itself is not a war. This is not a war you're supposed to fight. And this is not your war, Paul. Number 2. This is not a war you're supposed to, no matter what, no matter how serious a war is, you should never compromise yourself and your needs just to end it or just to create some change in it, when you know exactly that there are other people in the situation, that other entities, other powers in the situation who do not want the same way. When the people you're trying to help don't want to be helped, then your work will do no good. Then no matter how much you try, they're gonna come back to the place they were before. They're gonna come back to the place you tried to rescue them out of. And then what's the point of your effort? And even you know that even you as an individual, the best you can do is guide people. It's the other person who has to, choose to save themselves. You can just guide them. You cannot exactly save them. They have to save themselves. Wow. Okay. Pile number 2. I hope you like this reading. Do tell me if it resonated. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So let's get right into it now, shall we? We're going to keep your stone right here. I'm going to take your cards. Let's see. Let's see what messages do Spirit have for you on this Diwali. We have Odin. Interesting. And we have the 8 of Spears. This is very interesting because when I was pre-shuffling the piles here, the other 2 piles, they got 2 cards of like this particular deck, but your pile only got a single card. So I think maybe it's like maybe I'm supposed to, let me try again, because let's see. But I'll just start channeling first, and then we're going to see if anything pops up, by the way. Okay? So, also, this is me channeling in the back. Sorry, me shuffling in the back. So, this is very interesting because the other 2 piles, they got these, divine, like, ascended masters. But you got a deity, which is very, very interesting. So, I almost feel that this is a message from a particular deity here going on, this is not just general messages from the universe or from Spirit, but this is a message from a deity here. Although I don't know exactly which one. I will try to find out, because obviously there are going to be many energies out there. So take what resonates, and I feel a portion of you people already know which deity I'm talking about over here. Okay, so let's get right into it. So I immediately feel that you're a person who is very, very, very attuned with their spirituality. Like, I would not call them, like, attuned might be a wrong word, but you're someone whose life spirituality played or plays a very, very, very important role. Like, I feel it's almost like, very similar to my story, that spirituality and everything like this, it saved my life, and like literally. And I feel this is something for you resonate with it too, that entering into this kind of stuff saved your life or changed your life or made your life switch for the better, like completely 360 in your life. All right, that's what I'm feeling here with, like, spirituality matters to you a lot. Spirituality, deity work, and all, it matters to you. Like, deity work's coming. What? Okay. This is so strange, because can you guys see the reflection over here? Like, because I'm sitting near my balcony door, and it's so interesting that, like, it's eagles. Like this, like this. You can see the reflection. It's the eagles flying, through. Like, pay attention to the reflection, and you'll see it. You see the eagles, might mean something for some people out there watching this video. All right, so, whew, For a portion of you people, hi Eagles. For the portion of you people, the message here is get back into deity work, get back into spirituality. That's like the immediate message that like you as an individual, maybe you grew up or something like that, but you disconnected from spirituality, you disconnected from actively practicing it, and your spirit here, any deity which you think is the one here, it's almost like reminding you that get back into spirituality, get back into deity work. It's almost like we need you. Come on, get back into it. It's time. It's time for you to get back into it. It's time for you to step in your power. It's time for you to finally channel the true, I don't know, the true hero in you. It's such okay. So it's almost like with panel number 2 and panel number 3, the messages were so clear, like clear cut messages. But with you guys, the messages are almost like, I wouldn't call them the most clear, but for you guys, one of the first messages coming through is that I get it, things have been hard. Spirituality helped you in so many ways, but at the same time also opened up to you to so many issues which you didn't even know existed before. But know that in the end, it's everything, it's gonna be worth it in the end. In the end, this spirituality is what is going to be, I feel, a very major part of your life. Like, you might end up pursuing tarot or something like that when it comes to your career, or Reiki or psychic reading, something like that. You might end up pursuing it in your future or something even beyond that. But yeah, that is coming through very, very strongly. Let me get more cards here. What's going on? I feel it's almost like reminding you of your psychic powers, reminding you of like that you're more powerful than you think. I think you know that. I think whoever watching this pile already knows about their amazing, amazing abilities, but they've almost stopped working on these abilities because life happened or something like that. So it's almost like spirit is telling you that get back into it. That it's been so okay. This deck is not giving me any cards, so I'm gonna show to another deck. It's almost like it's giving that it's time to get back into it. Okay, life happened, spirit understands, but it's time to finally find your path again. Find your new path again. Let's see if this deck gives us something. Ooh, okay, interesting. Let's see. We have the Chariot. I'll keep it here. Don't burn yourself. And we have the Six of Cups with material happiness. Oh my god, this is giving me full on Marvel story here vibe. But like, like we gave you the material happiness, we gave you the time to fix your material life, time to fix your physical life, but it's almost like I don't know which movie, but there is some Marvel movie where it's like something like this, and then the I don't know, maybe Director Fury or something that comes up and then go like, it's time to get back. It's time to get back to the job. It's time to get back because the people need you and stuff like that. It's giving me full on this vibe. Like in the whole, with great power comes great responsibility, and it's time for you to take on that responsibility. Like I see you sitting on this beautiful, beautiful throne, and like you used to sit on this throne, but this throne is empty now. And spirit, let this be empty because you had a lot of things in your physical life which needed to be tended to. But spirit is saying that now it's time to finally go back to your throne. It's time to sit on your throne. It's time to wear that crown again. It's time to take control back into your life again. It's time for you to realize that you're much more stronger than you think. Because another thing that's came through very strongly was that there have been more developments in the whole scenario which you're not aware of, but you need to be aware of them. So come back, maybe do a tarot reading or something like that. You know what? Maybe I'll do a reading on this, like like a separate reading. Let's see if I feel like doing it, I'll do it to see what how wonky stuff can get. Because this is this is like straight up Percy Jackson demigod energy here. And I don't know who is watching this reading. Hi, hello, whoever you are. You're very good, you're very amazing, and I don't know, Spirit needs you to get back. Spirit wants you to get back into whatever job you were doing for it. So, you know, I'm sorry, why am I getting so weird? Anyway, focus. So, it's almost like it's time to take the reins back. It's time to finally get up from the material world. Oh my gosh, yes. Get up from the material world and shift to the world you're meant to be in. And shift to the world you know you belong to. Get it, pal number 3? You know what? Maybe I'll end up getting another oracle card. I feel like getting it. Let's see. Because if I get another deity card now, I'm gonna be like, I'm done, people. I'm done. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Spirit, any more messages for pal number 3, please? Any more messages or guidance or signs, whatever pal number 3 needs to see, needs to know, whatever. Hey, wait. Ooh, okay, what? Back of the deck, the Holy Spirit. The card is Archangel Michael. What in the world is happening? Is there Oh my gosh. Is there some serious questing going on that we're not aware about, people mortals are not aware about? Because this is some wonky stuff, dude. Okay. It's almost like it's very hard to it's almost like the same thing that like Spirit is coming and being like, get back into it, warrior. We need you on your feet. We need you back on your feet. But I also feel at the same time there's also a call to some warriors, a call to some new warriors out there who who feel drawn to this particular path and know they are meant for this path, but don't know how to get it. It's a call for them. It's also like oh my gosh, look at the flame. Oh my gosh, the candle is going out. Oh, what in the... It is not going out. Okay, got it. I got it. I'm sorry. Okay, whoever this deity is, the most funny thing is the candle is completely out of wax. Like it's almost completely empty and it's still going on. And I think it's going out now. Probably, let's see. So this deity, and it's back. Wow, it's getting so brighter. So this deity clearly wants, it's trying to get your attention. Like, it's very hard to explain here, but yeah. Okay. In the end, I just want you to know that it's time for you to back into this beautiful path you were on, because that's a path that's meant for you. Anyway, so pile number 3, I really hope you liked the reading. Do tell me if it resonated, and I'll see you guys next time.